All right. You know, Julie, we've all seen this because we've all used our cell phones as we're driving.
We love you, Good Morning Northwest!
And I just want to say I did not tell them to do that.
And down the stretch she comes.
Good morning. And of course, as you see, he just jumped because I breathed on him. So we have to be careful with your breathing around them.
They switched to this nice sleek design because it's easier to pierce and poke. Maybe it can help you decide what your favorite part is. Oh, oh my goodness.
Look at Julie.
So cute.
They're giving away prizes.
I guess. Right.
And of course, as Cindy taught me, this is the TV stand. You have to end up like this.
Yeah.
Right now, what we're doing is we're going to show you, earlier we showed you rescues, and this bucket truck, also known as a platform truck, and this is stuff that people are going to be able to see tonight and tomorrow night. Right.
To direct that ball to
And as you can see, Julie. And I am going to say goodbye to you guys because I am going to not let Julie down. I'm going to show her how this car races.
Oh, nice fishtail.
From feathers to scales to exoskeletons, I'm showing you a new exhibit here at the Central Washington State Fair. Good Morning Northwest starts now.
Live with the news you need to start your day. You're waking up with Good Morning Northwest.
Well, we're going to check in one last time with Elaine. She's been at Yakima this morning with Albertsons Food Center and the Marines, talking about the locations that you can drop off for Toys a Tot. Such a great program. Good morning.
It really is. Good morning, Julie. It started over 60 years ago. And what it is the Marines are going to have these boxes out this morning till 11. They're going to be here at 40th and Tieton, Albertson. And they're also going to have the gentlemen here are going to be moving over to 16th Ave at the Albertson over there. What they want is unwrapped toys. And we want to fill these boxes up this morning. So come down, and you are actually going to let the kids jump in the Hummer, right?
Yes, they'll be able to climb up in the Hummer. I'll be able to tell them anything if they've got any questions, and I'm basically here for them.
And you get to wear his helmet, which is really exciting for the kids. And you don't get to walk away empty-handed either, because over here, if we look, you have a couple things to hand out for the people that are donating, right?
Oh, yes, I do. I have calendars, organizers, pens, pencils, stickers, as well as pens and rulers.
Right, so not only will you be donating, but you're actually going to walk away with a little handful of stuff. And the kids will also, and adults like myself, will be able to jump up on this tank, and you are actually going to be able to let the kids get inside and see what's inside.
We'll show them how the tank operates. We'll even show them how to drive. They won't be able to drive it today, but we'll show them how to drive it.
Because they undid the mechanisms in there, so this tank won't drive. So this is where the kids are going to be able to jump in and see what's down there. What is down there?
This is the loader's compartment.
So you can actually steer from this area?
No, ma'am. You guys steer from the front.
Steer from the front, which is a smaller area. So what do you do down there?
Right here where the loader goes and the tank commander's right here. We load the gun and we shoot from here.
And I see Santa's little reindeer is driving this tank this morning. So again, they're going to have it on 40th and Tieton. Bring your unwrapped toy down here. You don't walk away empty-handed, and the kids get to walk in the Hummer, and they get to climb all over this tank. It's a lot of fun, and Julie, it is a great cause.
Oh, there she is again, back in uniform. Good morning.
Good morning. You can't really tell who's who, but I'm Elaine, and this is Brandon from yesterday. Brandon taught us how to go through the SCBA training so we can actually breathe through these masks. Be able to go inside this room. This is the room where the fire is going to be lit. If you can take a look here. This is exactly what we're looking for, right? When we come in something like this?
Absolutely. What was the question? I couldn't hear you.
When the firemen come in, what exactly are they going to be looking for? Is the door going to be closed? Is it going to be open?
When we come in, the door will initially be closed, then we'll open it. And what you'll see above you is you'll see the flames roll over the top of you and outside the door, just like that.
Right, and this is why, obviously, the air blowing through these masks are very, very important. What would happen Kevin, if something happened to your mask, what would you do?
Well, first of all, there's escape procedures that we teach an individual, and there are several things that we go through. Number one is not to panic. Stay calm at all times. Do not remove your mask. It's easy. It's better to die with your mask on than it is to take it off. So the most important thing is to be familiar with your PPE and learn the escape procedures. If I went through them, they'd be so extensive that we don't have the time to go over.
So pretty much you're as a buddy system too. You make sure you're watching your buddy's back.
Absolutely.
If they have problems with their tank or their regulator, you gotta be able to get them out of there.
Absolutely. It's kind of like the buddy system right now. We need to put our gloves on to make sure that we're safe.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Coming up in just a little bit, me and Ron Melcher are going to be inside here, Deputy Fire Chief Ron Melcher, and we're going to show you how the firefighters are going to come in here and tackle this fire.
It's the reptile and rainforest exhibit this morning. Very cool. What on earth do you have?
Isn't he cute?
I was just going to say, if you say he's cute.
He is a tarantula,
okay.
And of course, as you see, he just jumped because I breathed on him. So we have to be careful with your breathing around them. Because now, is there hair, tactile hairs? Is that why?
It is.
I have my reptile specialist here with me, by the way. Now, the hairs are irritant and like tactile type hairs?
It's true, yeah. Actually, these guys here, one of their first defenses isn't actually even to bite. What they'll do is they'll kick the hairs off the back and it makes kind of a little cloud around them. Mm-hmm. And so that's their primary defense.
If we turn them around, that's where they're spinning their webs, right? They're two little
spinnerets, yeah.
Spinnerets in the back there. They are so cool. And these are things that you are actually going to get to see here at the new reptile exhibit they have at the State Fair here. And these are some cool things. What other things are you having here?
We actually have an 8-foot anaconda as well. We also have a 12-foot anaconda and a 9-foot alligator on top of various other current snakes and milk snakes.
And you get to take pictures and stuff with them.
Oh, definitely. We have an alligator and Burmese python for photos as well.
Wow.
So.
And you know what's funny? Yesterday when I came by, the alligator didn't look like its mouth was taped or anything.
Oh, definitely not. That puts high stress onto them. And so we actually just have really docile and tame alligators. So
have you ever had any people
Not in
missing
21
limbs?
years. No, definitely not.
Walking away without a hand or an arm.
A digit less. No.
And coming up in just a little bit, we are actually going to show you some other reptiles, some snakes and your anacondas and your crocodiles and reptiles coming up in just a little bit.
What, you are one brave lady.
You know what, Julie? I was going to kiss him. But as you can see, he jumped again because when he feels my breath, he gets really, really freaked out.
Oh, look at him. He actually, I know it's weird to say they're cute, but in a way, they really are. I hate to say that.
They're adorable. Look at him.
Let's check back in now with Elaine Irvin. She's been standing by and alongside the Natchez River with the folks from the State Department of Transportation this morning giving us an update on the Natchez River project there. Hi, Elaine. Where are you?
As you can hear, these trucks are immensely loud. This $3 million Natchez River project has kicked off without any hitches. It started the first week of July. They're hopefully going to be done by October. What they're doing right now is using these big trench toe diggers to dig a trench out. They're putting all this rock in here. This is going to be supporting the banks of the river that is up against Highway 12. I have from DOT. Exactly, Corey, what are you doing behind us? All this work that's going on behind us, because you've pushed the river so far away from the highway, and this is what you're looking to do.
Right, we're still building the revetment with the rock that we're getting from 2 local sources, and it's just going to keep the water away from the highway when we have high flows.
And where are you getting this rock?
Some of the rock's coming from Herky, and then there's another pit out at Rest Haven Road that belongs to Columbia Asphalt.
And how much rock are you expecting to bring in for this project?
Around 30,000 tons.
And after the rock is all laid down and everything is squared away against the highway here, you're going to be bringing in topsoil?
Yeah, we'll have topsoil, and then we'll plant some vegetation, some local varieties of plants that have been chosen to put out here with irrigation.
Excellent. And as you can see, so far the river has been slightly rerouted a little bit further away from the highway. We'd like to warn people, the DOT has warned everybody, if you're kayaking or you're floating down the river in a raft, stay away from this area. It is slightly dangerous because there's a lot of debris in the water. Kevin, Julie?
All right.